Hello, and how lucky you are to join me on Tea with Leigh, the show where we drink and spill the tea with me, Leigh Joel Scott, famous actor. Now, today, our guest is very open to learning new life lessons, as I hope you will be too as we go through and realize what mistakes he's made. He's a very talented voiceover actor and musical theater actor, known for World of Warcraft, Diablo 7, Elder Scrolls, Miraculous Ladybug, Genshin Impact, and most notably, Boothill in Honkai Star Rail, which I've never seen, as well as being in Jersey Boys and 5 different productions of Legally Blonde the musical. And before you ask, yes, he's married to a woman. Well, surprising us all. So, let's find out how this man got to where he is today alive, because I certainly owe someone some money. Pop the kettle on and settle in for today's guest, my wonderful friend, well, my fine associate, Andrew Russell. Andrew, you and I have known each other a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And I think it's a couple of years too long, but I've enjoyed it.
It's been a great few years of my life that I wish I could take back.
I wish I actually never met the people that introduced us. Well, in fact, you look a lot different now to the day I met you.
Yeah, I do.
You look a lot different.
Yeah.
Because when I met you, you had glasses.
Yeah.
Did you have laser eye surgery? Or did you just not
when you
care
met
about
me,
your vision?
I was trying to look smarter.
That's what it was. I see. Well, didn't work. But I'm glad you tried.
But did you think at the time that I was smarter?
I thought at the time you probably had a van.
Listen,
You looked like the type of guy that'd have a white van.
wait, like a one that's like a roadster van where you're like hanging out and like, yeah, man, I just shower in the back whenever I need to kick it back, and or like a white
van that
outside of a Starbucks
Well,
van.
I'm gonna say it's a cross between an Apple Genius Bar type van where you have to, drive to someone's house and help them turn on their television.
Yeah.
And also one that shouldn't be around primary schools.
Whoa, okay. Well, I'm glad I took the glasses off.
Thank God. Because now I trust you to babysit.
Oh, well, great.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Do you like babies?
Yeah, babies are nice. They're loud.
They're IMO, too loud.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to see the world of people who like kind of let their kids kind of become their identity a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh God, that it overcomes their entire life, and suddenly every conversation is, "Did you see little Teddy today? Oh, he's 12 foot.
Little Teddy."
Like to be honest, I liked them before they had little Teddy, and little Teddy's ruined our friendship.
But like little Teddy can be cool.
Little Teddy's cool and cute and fun. Love little Teddy. Love me and cool
But
Uncle
little Teddy
Lee.
can also be a little bit of an asshole.
Little Teddy, I think, should be a little put up for adoption sometimes.
Whoa, yeah, I mean, get out of here, Teddy.
Teddy,
We didn't listen. No,
not interested. You could have been swallowed, little
We don't
Teddy,
want your-
and our lives would have been better.
Get your fruit roll up, sticky hand wearing, screaming in my airplane seat face out of here, Teddy.
Anyone named Teddy listening to this is probably going to leap off a bridge.
Insulted. For me, I like kids enough to where it doesn't really affect me. Like, I'm like, cool, I'll hang out with the kids because like
You don't pay attention to the kid.
yeah,
Forget about it.
just like let them do what they're a kid. It's like
Running with scissors, not my problem.
yeah. But that's kind of the glory of it is because it's your problem. Because you're the parent of the kid.
Yeah.
But
Enjoy being parents.
I'm gonna dip out of here.
Yeah.
And
The small fire in the back, not my fault.
Not my fault.
I was supporting creative inspiration
Exactly.
and expression
Listen,
when I handed Teddy
Tommy
the matches.
Was it Tommy?
Teddy.
Teddy.
You don't care about this kid. You don't
Listen,
even know his name.
Timmy, Teddy, Toddy. Listen, he
Hot
wants
toddy.
to be a firefighter when he grows up, is what he said. So
Yeah.
I let him start a fire.
I let him have real life experience. That's what fun uncles are for.
Yeah.
Encouraging that.
And how is he ever going to get into the field if he doesn't have experience? You know what I mean?
My niece, Jordan, when she was much younger, she said to me, Uncle Lee, I really want to be involved in headbanging.
Oh.
She wanted to be at the front of mosh pits.
Yeah.
And so when she was I'm going to say 9 months old, I picked her up and I dropped her right on her head.
Yeah.
Now, that traumatized me as an uncle that I'd
Yeah.
forgotten that I actually did that until
Yeah.
my sister told me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So maybe it was you who were dropped on the head. You ever think about
There's a
that?
chance I can't remember a lot of things because I
Yeah.
was dropped.
Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that was just you getting payback. You know,
From what
you
you think?
being dropped.
I
as
was
a
dropped by
child.
some hurt people. And if I was dropped on a head, I'm
Wait,
fine dropping
that's
another
the
kid.
best slogan. Hurt people, hurt people.
You've never heard that before?
No, it's so good.
Yeah, hurt people.
As long as you're sad.
If you're sad, you can hit a kid.
What if that was your excuse for everything, though?
Hurt people?
Yeah.
Maybe it should be.
Like, you could just do whatever you want.
You ran a red light. Hurt people?
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, sir, you ran that red light and hit 3 other cars, and it's just...
I'm going to stop you right there.
Hurt people.
And then you gently touch the police officer's face.
And somebody has a piano.
Yes.
With a little cord. Give it a little cord. Bling, you know?
Yeah. Maybe a minor.
Hurt people. And then the tear comes down the cop's face. And listen, I think there's something to it.
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's great.
I love this. I'd watch this movie. Hurt people. Tom Hanks and Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, Sigourney's.
I was thinking about this the other day. No one else's name is Sigourney. You ever meet another Sigourney? No.
Did you ever meet a Bertha?
I met a Bertha in my time. She worked at the canteen in my elementary school.
Oh.
Yeah. She had one eye.
That sounds like a Bertha.
Yeah, I always thought she was winking at me and flirting. So I put in a couple of complaints, but she just actually, a firecracker went off when she was a kid. It was bad. I guess she didn't see that coming.
Did she have an eye patch?
No, she just had a hole where her eye was.
Maybe she had a bad uncle who let her get some life experience.
And you know what? It's okay. Because hurt people. It's fine. That's my defense as a lawyer. Now, Andrew, what a treat it is to have you. But I was doing a bit of research before you popped over.
Oh, boy.
IMDb.
Yes.
With Andrew Russell.
IMDb.
Let's have a little look here, shall we?
IMDb.
We can cut that. What an amazing career. Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Stranger Things, Book of Boba Fett, Silent Hill, Cookie Run. That's your wife, Brenna.
Yeah.
And she is a talented woman.
She's very beautiful as well.
What a
She's
life.
Powerhouse.
Yes.
Smart.
Incredibly.
Sophisticated.
Kind.
Talented.
Yeah.
Like mountains of talent. And let me tell you, I have watched from the shadows happily.
It seems to be a theme of things that you do is just watch from a shadow or a van or from the back of the house when you're helping kids set small fires.
I guess that's what you could say.
So you've been watching from the shadows as your wife's career's developed, and I see you've been desperate to forge one of your own.
Yeah, trying.
Trying so hard.
Working at it, yes.
Well, according to your IMDb,
yes,
the very first thing you did was something called Blade and Soul.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Why did you dig that far back into the depths of the minds of
Andrew? It wasn't that far back.
I wish.
So Blade and Soul.
Awkward fart. That would have been perfect.
We'll put it in post.
Put it in post.
Sound effect. Fart.
So Blade and Soul was one of the first games that I did ever.
It was the first, according to the internet. Is that true? Or is that a lie?
Not entirely, because the game itself came out in like 2013 or something like that.
Okay.
And I recorded that in like 2015, like when I first moved to LA.
Wait, you said the game came out?
The game came out in 2013, but I recorded in 2015. But it was because the game's release date, so it says it's like earlier than it is.
Right.
They brought in more people for like a new patch.
Oh, it expanded.
Yes,
I
correct.
see. All right.
But that was still early. That was one of the first things I did, and it was like, dude, I couldn't even tell you what I did in that.
You don't remember your very first session?
No, I don't remember what characters I did. What I mean.
Sure. Well, I didn't even write them down.
No one needs to know.
No one needs to know.
I will say that since that game, I've been collecting MMORPGs like they're Infinity Gauntlet. That's been my goal. I'm trying to like put every MMO on my finger. so I can have the gauntlet and
Well,
kill Tony Stark.
I wish he was dead.
Yeah?
I've never seen one of those films. And
Oh,
to be frank,
that's
I
good.
refuse. I have no interest.
You know, it's like one of those things. You don't have to watch it. It's
Good.
like people in society always try to get you to watch the thing, you know?
Yes.
But that's what's going to make it worse. What they do is you go, if it's something really good,
Mm.
if it's like, oh, I want you to watch Bridgerton right now.
Sure.
It's just like, you watching Bridgerton? And they're like, no. And you say, it's not that good anyways, but,
Oh, now I want to watch it.
you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm annoyed.
It's
the
annoying.
second this is done, I'm going to watch 3 seasons of Bridgerton.
It's like, it's not that good. You don't have to watch it.
No,
it's
there's
not good.
British romances. I need to see them be
Listen,
slightly affectionate from afar.
there's some things
Mr.
that happen.
Hemsworthy.
There's some things that happen. You
Tea
just
with Mr. Hemsworth.
tea with Mr. Hemsworth happens.
Garden
Yeah.
after 5 with no one to guide you.
You know, now that you mention it, I think you might actually like the show.
I'd love this show. Damn it!
But you don't have to watch it.
Son of a bitch.
That's how you do it. But if you're like,
That's
watch it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And the second
away from me.
they take that, yeah, you
Don't even
watch
look
it.
at
It's
me.
garbage.
I hate it. Your career was off to a fiery start with a game that you frankly don't remember what you did anything with, and the TV show The Fosters, where you played Robin, in brackets, uncredited. Do you get stopped in the street for that?
Everybody at conventions, they're like, hey, you were in the Fosters.
The Fosters? Well, it's everyone's favorite
Listen,
show that no one's seen.
When I first moved, as most people who do come to LA, they are just looking for work.
Sure, they'll do anything. You're doing a podcast.
I'm doing a podcast, and I love it.
Mm.
I love it.
I paid you
It's
enough.
not that great.
Okay.
You gotta check it out.
I gotta watch every episode of this
Yeah,
podcast.
it's fine.
God.
I signed up for a little thing called background work.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yes.
Did you name your extra and
No.
put it on IMDb?
No, because
I've done that.
So I feel like everybody, you just want to have credit. You know, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I signed up for background work, and this was before I did anything. I just wanted to get on set. I just wanted to see stuff. I wanted to learn. I was like, I don't know what I don't know, you know? I got a call because I kind of look like a younger Robin, sort of. I don't know. I guess they had me pegged as a Robin look-alike. And
Is there someone on the show named Robin?
No.
So who do you look like?
I show up,
Mm.
and they go, here's your Robin outfit. I'm like, what? Red shirt, yellow spandex, cape? Wait, like Robin from like Batman and Robin?
You.
So I was like, oh, this is hilarious. This is gonna be so funny. No one will ever know. No one will ever know who I am. Whatever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna wear a little mask, and you can't ever tell who superheroes are when they have their masks on.
No way. Not
you
with
know?
their underwear on the outside.
It was on the show The Fosters. It was at a prom.
Mm.
So it was the day of the prom.
Great. Romantic.
And everybody was dressed up like TV characters, and my date was Batman. So it was Batman and Robin. We
Cute.
were there together, and
I've always been wanting you two to hook up.
we went into the LGBT prom.
This is years ago.
This is years and years
They
ago.
were ahead of their time.
They were.
No wonder they got cancelled.
Oh, it was hilarious. You can find it.
I'll find it.
Oh,
Do you mac on with Batman or no?
no, there's no Matt.
Oh, they didn't commit.
They might have cut to us for a brief moment dancing together.
Ugh.
But you can't tell it's me because I got a mask on.
Well, now we can. Andrew, we're going to see it. You've admitted the truth.
Hurt people, hurt people.
That's true and sad. But you keep hurting people constantly in these games you're in.
Yes.
God, you're in a lot of games. We're in Identity V together, Identity 5.
Yes.
You play a magician.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like magic?
Yeah.
You ever been to the Magic Castle?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know someone who can get me in?
No.
Never mind then. You're in One Punch Man
Yes.
as Ben Pats.
Sure.
Now, quick question about that. Did they mean to write Ben Platts?
Oh.
Because that would have been good.
There's a One Punch Man over there.
And he's One Punch Man. Yeah.
I wonder if it hurts his hand when he punches.
to be a one-punch man.
And I don't know why.
Pokemon Masters, you're in a game.
Yep.
That's exciting.
It's cool. That one was really cool because I got to have the best Pokemon, which is Mewtwo, which I was very thankful for.
That's very neat.
And
but you didn't get Psyduck.
I didn't
and he's
get
alive.
Psyduck. And he's the one that you basically accidentally ran over.
Okay, so the next... If Ben Platt was an Australian mammal, he'd be Ben Platypus. Yes, that's very good. We'd also left Ben behind about 6 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Had you just been thinking about Ben Platt related puns?
Trying to think of where can I put Ben Platypus?
If Ben's a bad singer, he'd be Ben Flat.
Oh.
Yeah. If he was an animal, Ben Cat. This is a good game for when we have Ben Platt on the show.
Yes. All the different Ben terms. I love it.
So your character in Pokemon Masters had Mewtwo. How did your person capture Mewtwo? That's craziness.
He's a leader of Team Rocket.
I thought Team Rocket was the gay guy and the lesbian and the cat.
Correct. And they have their leader boss.
Oh.
His name's Giovanni.
And that's you?
In that game, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Not always.
Does he sound like this? I'm Giovanni and you're my little creatures. Is that it?
That's it.
I didn't do any research. I'm assuming that's exactly right.
Flawless.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Stop talking about my skin. I mean the show. I think it's very good. But it's a game.
Yes.
Did you play the game?
A little bit.
Is it good? Would you suggest it?
Yeah, it's like a turn-based game. It's as most Pokemon games are, but it's like a mobile game that you can.
Oh, it's on your phone.
Yeah,
I could download it and play right now.
that's right.
But do you know what? I won't.
Great.
So, Final Fantasy.
Yes.
That's 7.
Yeah.
The remake.
Yep.
Of 7.
Yep.
They already was a Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
They did it again.
They said, wrap it up. We don't need to reinvent the wheel here.
Forget about it. They could have just doubled it.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14.
They could have.
Does that mean they remade 7 Final Fantasies?
They have a Final Fantasy 14.
This is too...
I
You
know.
know what? They're
It's
really
very confusing.
lying to us with the term Final Fantasy.
You know, you're right about that. When is it going to be the Final Fantasy?
When is the Final Fantasy? Speaking of Final Fantasies, what do you hope to see on your deathbed?
That's a really good question. You know, Brenna wants to be mummified.
I'd support that. Like literally wrapped in bandages and put in a sarcophagus?
Thrown somewhere in the middle of the desert.
Oh.
Just to be discovered.
So to become a fossil.
Well, you know, in 100 years, they're going to be like, look at what we found.
Yeah, okay.
This ancient creature from 2020, whatever, 5.
Not long left, Brent.
Oh, God.
Yeah, whoops.
Then when
they come to you and say, why did you bury her? You can say, hurt people, sorry.
Sorry.
Pat the police officer's face.
Poor guy.
Yeah, God, that man's had
He's
a rough. That's
day.
a rough career.
Literally putting fires out, pulling people over, talking about Ben Flat.
Ben Platypus.
He had to sit through that entire performance.
That is
exhausting. Just every time he hit that F, he was like,
should be an F sharp. Should be an F sharp. Just a little bit. Just a little F sharp. Is that an F sharp?
No.
What is it? Ooh. F sharp. What's that noise?
That's like a hybrid between C and D.
Thank you.
It's just garbage.
I'm a talented man. I've invented something.
Have you ever been to a show like that? I mean, I'll get to my death grave later, but have you ever been to a show where you're walking through and you literally feel like you want to be buried alive at that moment?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
We're talking about Ben Flat.
Yeah. Oh, like a musical
we were talking about
or a
being
show
buried
that
underground.
You've seen that you hate that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of terrible shows, but I think it's important to see bad shows.
Oh, but yeah, absolutely.
Ego boost.
Yes.
Am I right? See something terrible so you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
That's why I brought Andrew on.
That's why I'm always...
So I could feel better about myself.
I just record myself at home and send videos to my friends of me doing the thing that they're doing, but way worse.
Playing it fast and loose with the term friends. But okay. So what show have you seen that's the worst one?
The worst show I've ever seen?
That made you want to be mummified and buried alive.
Oh. I don't know if it was the same for you out in Australia. But there was like a group of musicals that every high school would do.
Yes.
And then it turned into a weird competition.
Who did the best production?
Yeah, it was like, did you go to East High's production of In the
Jesus
Woods?
Christ Superstar? Did you see it all? The one act of Jesus Christ Superstar.
And then you get, or like, yeah, the guy playing, what is it, Jonas? What, I don't know.
Jonas?
I don't know.
The Jonas Brothers in Jesus Christ
Who's
Superstar.
in the
Judas.
Judas? That's right.
Judas and his chariot, I think, is his full name.
So, the Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
You saw the brother Nick.
Nick's Judas was a fucking embarrassment.
Who was so bad.
Oh my god. Did you see Miranda Musical Society's production of Beauty and the Beast? Because their LeFou was really good.
Well, he was good, but like ours was like Broadway.
Way better.
Like
also, when you're
Broadway.
in shows at that level, you are thinking like, God, that person's incredible. Like, we have the best sets. And then you see a video of it and you're like, this is cardboard and people are crying.
It's garbage. It's
terrible.
great. And you're like, how?
But you're in it and you're
What?
like, oh my God, the guy playing Gaston's gonna be on Broadway.
It's great.
That's what I did. Though.
You were Gaston?
No, I would have been a really good Gaston, but I was LeFou. The guy playing Gaston actually pretty much wanted me dead most of the time.
You would have been so much better of a Gaston.
I would have been such a better
Like,
Gaston.
Way better than East High.
You've been dreaming just one dream nearly all your life. Yeah, I know.
That was flawless.
Duh.
Forget the rest.
Forget
Actually,
Ben Flat.
I would pay to see you as Gaston. That would make me very happy.
I'm going to do it and I'm going to charge you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. What's the worst show you saw?
Um,
We're going off track.
I don't know if it was because the context of the show was bad, or maybe it was just a weird day or something. I don't know. But it was Tootsie.
Well,
if you're in Tootsie, I'm sorry. It wasn't your production.
No, it was someone else's production.
It was somebody
of
else's
Tootsie.
production.
Oh my God, your production
Yours
of
was
Tootsie,
so good.
Honestly,
So
East
good.
High's production of Tootsie was seriously so good.
It was good. Like, your lead was like, wow.
Oh my
you
God.
know?
Better than the original Broadway cast recording, seriously. I
Like,
can't even
by
listen to
far.
that filth anymore.
Like, I just like took
Ugh.
the Broadway track and I just threw it.
Yeah.
I just threw it.
Santon Fontana, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Who cares about that guy?
Get out of him.
Get out.
Get out.
You're fired.
Burned.
But you were great.
It was this bad.
Okay.
You ever see a show so bad that you go, I need to get back into theater so I can show the world that theater is not this awful.
Andrew, I come into this show with a certain level of like preparedness. I come into doing the podcast with like a certain host je ne sais quoi.
Mm-hmm.
And that really brought me back down to reality because I think that every single time I see theater, I see theater as frequently as I can, local productions as much as I can. And every time I see it, I'm like, I need to be in the importance of being earnest.
Yeah.
I need to be in this show. I am better than all of y'all.
Yeah.
People need to see that The Importance of Being Earnest is a great show, not a piece of shit that you've just slapped together. Yeah. God.
And I think that's kind of the essence of how good things get made, though. Because if you don't have those people sitting in the audience,
the angry, arrogant, handsome
they don't get
Australians.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The subtleties of the baker's wife in this production of Into the Woods makes me sick.
I didn't buy it. You know?
Agony. I don't believe it.
You're not in agony.
You're not in agony. You know what you are? You've been flat up there,
been
idiots.
Flat. You're just waiting so you could go home to your lasagna.
Yeah.
You're not even in agony at all.
You don't care about the thicket of briar 100 feet deep?
No. I don't feel the thorns.
No.
You know? So when I saw this production, I kind of had that moment. And this is years after I finished theater. I did my time in theater and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go into voiceover. But it was that moment like 3 years later. And I'm like, it was like a Batman call. I was like, I feel like I need to go back.
God, isn't that interesting when you go into a game, a big franchise like Genshin Impact, hugely popular, people like love that game. People will go to conventions and line up to meet the leads.
Yeah.
One of which is now Brenna, your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's you step into the booth and it's like, oh, you're also playing Man 7
Yeah.
and Fisherman 3.
People don't realize that it's a very much of an ensemble effect with all of these things that we work on. And it's, with Genshin, it was, I'd done a few characters that had a lot of meat and potatoes to them, but weren't like playable characters. So, you tend to not really get looked at for those, as far as like from the majority of the masses.
Right.
But there are people out there who see those characters and they hear what we're doing and they are like, I see you,
And that's why
they're
I
the
think
real
it's
ones,
important. All these like Fisherman 3 and Mercenary 17.
Yeah.
Dwarf 26? 27?
28.
28.
Yeah.
Oh. 27 was really
27
good.
had a great run.
Oh my god.
The
Dwarf
best
27?
Best.
I have a Dwarf 27 tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, that's how much I love Dwarf 27.
Wow.
But people...
That's commitment.
People love characters like that. And there's a character I play whose name I definitely remember. I certainly remember the character's
Spin
name.
the wheel.
The character's name was the Dingo. I played the Dingo in
one
Genshin
of your best.
Impact. One of my favorites.
Listen, East High did the same one.
East High did
of
Dingo
Genshin Impact, and their Dingo was awful.
Their Dingo was so bad. Ben Flat, certainly.
Yeah.
How embarrassing for the Dingo in East High. But
yeah,
there's a YouTube video someone made saying the worst Genshin Impact villain, and it's all about this character.
Oh.
The Dingo.
Wow.
Which is so neat. But in that, I was like, it was one of those 90-minute sessions. You go and play 20 different characters. Even though I don't remember voicing this character, I'm glad it made an impact on someone. I'm glad it made a
Genshin impact on someone.
Hurt people, hurt people.
It is what it is.
Okay, WoW Dragon Fight, you're in that twice.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
You
play 2 different characters.
I do.
Very nice.
Primarily one, though.
Which one?
Caligos is his name.
Caligos.
He's a blue dragon.
Oh, yes. I saw a picture of him.
Yeah, he's
spooky.
Cool.
We'll put it right here. Spooky,
there
huh?
He is. Isn't that scary?
Now, I think just looking at him, his voice would be like this. Hey, get out of here. I'm trying to be a dragon. I got myself some gold. I want to protect the gold, you little Warcraft war guys.
Wow. You really are magical.
I've really made a Genshin impact. So, good.
That was a rainbow.
Oh, I thought you were swatting at something.
No, it was like, like the more you know.
You know.
Yeah.
Good. Imagination.
Well, like with Genshin Impact over it.
Oh, that's good. Put that in. I actually don't know if that can be put in it. Resident Evil.
Yes.
You make noises.
Zombies. Lots of zombies. Specifically this howler guy with a big drill on his arm that you fight.
I saw him.
And he dies.
Oh, spoiler alert. La 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 la. I haven't seen it.
It's Resident Evil. You kill zombies. That's the whole point of the game.
I don't know if all of them die. Maybe you keep one as a pet. You ever watch Walking Dead? One sort of kept on a chain by
that's true.
So think about that.
Well, maybe one of them is. Maybe.
Kept on a chain?
Maybe.
Are you?
No.
Damn it. Do you like making those noises?
Zombie noises?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing about it is that it was that one in particular was like a 4-hour session.
Ooh.
And I had a cap on with mics, and there was 3 mics. There was one that was on the top as a shotgun mic, and then one that was kind of just capturing the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing zombie sounds and zombie effects and getting burned and stabbed and shocked and stuff
again
for 4 hours.
And again
yeah.
And again.
So, by hour 4, I was pretty beat. I was pretty tired.
Yeah.
And then I had to go do another show literally that afternoon because I didn't realize that I booked myself back to back. And in that show, I'm like this little teenage guy.
Oh my
voice had to be.
You sound like this.
So,
hey kids, how about we skateboard?
There's probably an episode of Miraculous Ladybug somewhere out there where I sound like a 45-year-old man.
It's really upsetting.
I'm like, you're an extraordinary girl, Marinette.
How about we go down to the beach together, 14-year-old?
Look at me, fellow kid.
How about bringing that full circle, huh? Back to you and your white van.
Oh, God.
That's nice.
No, avoid that.
Do you know who was on the couch before you, just before you? Deneen Melody.
There.
Yes.
There's Deneen.
And I asked her.
Did she dance?
She did dance.
Right here.
Most of the episode is just her doing flips and
I
stuff.
knew it.
And I said to her, Deneen, Andrew's in this show. And she said, Andrew who? And I said,
Yeah.
Andrew Russell. And she said, can't pick him out of a lineup. So
Yeah.
she sends her regards.
Yeah. Gotta love Deneen.
Honkai,
Yes.
Star Rail.
Yes.
That's very popular.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I have to tell you, no research whatsoever, but you play a character named Boothill
Yes, correct.
in Honkai's Star Rail.
Yeah.
Is it pronounced Honkai? Like you're honking someone's eye?
Yeah, it's more like a honk, like instead of a ha, like it's not like you're
Honk?
honking, it's like a honkai.
Hunk? Like
Yeah.
he's hunky?
Yeah, sure.
Honkai?
Yeah.
None of this is good.
Listen, there's no right or wrong way to say it. You just
I
say it
feel
the way
like
you
there
want
might
to.
be actually a wrong way to
There's
say
a
it.
definite wrong way to say it, but listen, everybody knows
Like
what it
this.
is.
What is it and why do people like it?
It is a turn-based game, a role-playing game.
Yes.
That is based in the same universe as Genshin Impact, or not the same universe, by the same parent company.
Oh, and Brenner's in it. Is Brenner in it?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're both in it, and it's a turn-based version. So Genshin Impact's more of a role-playing game, whereas
And you can explore the world a lot. In
you could
Genshin Impact, yeah.
you can a little bit in Star Rail. You run around, but it's more instance-based. So you see a mountain over there, and you can't just go climb it. You know what I
No.
mean? It's more story and structured than Genshin.
Okay.
So the reason why people tend to like it a lot is because it's a lot simpler. So you can put it on your phone or you can put it on your computer or whatever. And it's a real quick, like log in, play a little bit, do a few things, do some stories and dip out.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah. It doesn't require a ton of commitment unless you want to. And that's the magical part about the game and if you really want to dive in, you could spend hours. So it's kind of a really well-designed game. It's good.
Well, you haven't sold me because you've said it's too good.
Listen, Honkai, it's fine.
Oh, my God.
It's fine. It's not for every. You probably would.
You know,
it's not for
no,
everyone.
I'll play it. I'll download it and I'll play
you
it.
could try it, but
I'll actually play it this afternoon. I've got 3 seasons of Bridgerton. I've got 18 seasons of Breaking Bad, and the whole time I'll be playing And you play Boothill?
Boothill.
What is that?
He is a cowboy. He's a space cowboy. That is from space.
It's really tough when I look through. I didn't even listen.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular game. It's one of those ones that was kind of a lucky roll.
Why was it lucky?
Well, it's just like I feel like in this town you could throw a rock and hit somebody who could do exactly what you do. You know what I mean? Like, not to discount,
You
not to discount your skills,
kidding
Lee,
me.
but your LeFou
What?
was amazing.
East High's production of Beauty and the Beast was shocking.
It was shocking
Oh.
that it was so bad.
Okay, no one could be LeFou like I was LeFou.
But
Go on.
their Gaston probably could play a pretty good LeFou. Because their Gaston was
East
pretty good.
High's.
Yeah. You gotta admit, his whole soliloquy that he's saying was very, very good.
His soliloquy?
Yes. Gaston's solo number.
Cut off a slice of the soliloquy from
Yes.
Gaston in Beauty and the Beast.
You know, it's hard to recall.
I mean, it's hard to
Because,
hard to
listen,
mimic exactly
after-
what that expert did.
you can't really recreate the magic.
What's interesting for those listening is Andrew's currently burying himself in pillows as sort of a subconscious way to distance himself from improvising a song that Gaston would soliloquize. But God, no, keep them higher. Keep them higher.
Ben Platt
Ben Platt.
would improvise it.
That's Ben Platt. You've been dreaming. Okay. So, you're in Voices,
Yes.
and you love it,
hmm
correct?
Voices.
What was the best session you ever did?
Hmm.
Your favorite session? What stands out as a highlight?
For voiceover specifically,
Yeah.
there was a session for me for World of Warcraft when I first went in. That one just immediately came to mind. Just as it's a kind of a full circle moment because I played a lot of games as a kid, and that one in particular was one that I played a lot.
Really?
So it was kind of one of those moments where I kind of went in and they started kind of building the world and talking to me, and I was like, I don't really need you to I played this way too much.
I know exactly
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on.
But it was interesting because it was in that moment that I kind of felt like, oh, like this is a good spot for me. Like this is like me as a human. Like this world is something that I know, not just World of Warcraft, but just video games in particular, and all these characters and all these things. It's like I've lived with my whole life in one way or another. So like video games are like this feels right, and it was kind of like a settling moment, because theater is where we all kind of start most of the time. And I feel like oftentimes in theater, you have to find an identity within the world of theater. And it's kind of hard sometimes. And it can be kind of painful in ways of like going to shows and doing the things and really pushing for, getting to be the right thing, So kind of, the cause and effect of that is you kind of are lost yourself. You kind of become this person that's like searching for something all the time outside of the world of theater because you don't know where you belong. And then you kind of find
cue
that
musical
spot.
number right there.
You don't know where you belong. A little flat.
You've got a Vegas
Ben Flat's
residency,
ready.
Ben Flat.
But it's one of those things where you kind of almost a full circle moment of you finally get into this spot and you're like, dang, this clicks. This makes sense. This feels good. And that's happened a few times with voiceover in particular, and a project I can't talk about.
Not a word. Not a single word about it.
But it's really exciting.
It's very exciting.
It's another one that's coming out, and it was one of those things where I got in the booth and I started saying the thing, and I just was like, I had to like stop and just be like, this is so cool. Like this, like I have to be like honest, you know what I mean? I tell the director and I'm like, sorry, I had to geek out for a minute. Cause like, you gotta like sit out and just think of like, what would like 10-year-old Andrew who was watching these shows and playing these games do if he knew where he was now,
The things you're going to be a part of.
Yeah.
As a grown-up, you get to play in that same world that you were playing on PlayStation 1 or something.
Yeah, watching or like consuming, just like, it's just such a magical job that you get to do. And then my favorite part about the voiceover opposed to like something like theater is that there's a lot of evidence. I can go back. You know what I mean?
Especially if you was Robin. Put it back up.
If you can find it. But there's evidence in that I had done, I don't know, 8 years professionally in theater. But I really don't have much to show for it.
No, just some photos.
Yeah,
people
photos
can't pop it on
like,
Netflix or YouTube or anything.
It was like you had to have been there.
And thank God.
If you wanted to experience the magic of Tootsie, you just had to be there.
If you wanted to see the mediocre musical Tootsie, you had to pay $125 at the Pantages.
That's it. Or just be gifted it to people who didn't want to go. Which is
that how you got it?
That's how I got it.
You got gifted tickets that someone didn't want?
Yeah.
Now, if that doesn't advertise Tootsie the musical...
But not your production.
No, your production was great.
Yours was so good.
Oh my God, you were so good as Tootsie.
That 11 o'clock number
Ah,
about being a woman as sung by a man who's pretending to be a woman.
it felt right.
It was next level talent.
It was certainly
So
on a
good.
level I'd never seen. It was something that I will remember. And that's beautiful.
That's so nice.
God, isn't that sweet?
That's so nice.
Andrew, I need you to
They
know.
look like they were having fun up there.
God, weren't those costumes crazy
Just wow.
good? Gosh.
Glad that they had fun.
Oh my God. The
Yeah.
whole group up there, all of you were putting in so much energy. Wow.
Wow.
Gosh. Wasn't the band on fire tonight?
Yeah. The audience was there.
The audience, and actually, God, I've really got to catch my train. But I
Wow.
loved you. I love
so
you.
Good, so
I love
good.
you.
Still want to get dinner next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll call you.
Yeah.
But this was great. Keep having fun. Really, hey, the bit that you did was funny. Really liked it.
Oh
I saw
my
you.
gosh, it was so good.
I saw you up there.
Listen,
Real good.
it's just have a good rest of your 3-week run. Okay.
Your lovely wife, Brenna
Yes.
Larson, she's a very talented voice actor and
Yes.
director and casting director. Got to be better friends with her so I get cast more. But
Mhm.
let's have some tea about, now that's lovely. Huh? How about
Oh,
that?
wow.
How about that? Pretty good.
That is lovely.
You met Brenna in high school.
Yes.
You were high school sweethearts.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the first time you met her?
Yeah. We were in marching band.
That says enough.
Listen, I was a cool guy. I was drumming, right?
In marching band.
I was drumming. I was a drummer.
Yes, I know you.
Everybody knows the guys in the drum line are the coolest part of the band.
With the big hats, right?
Only when we performed.
Of course. So you're in the. What's Brenna doing in the band?
Brenna, at this point,
Please tell me she's like spinning flags.
no, she was a clarinet. Eventually, she did become the drum major.
Really?
Yes.
Bet she wanted to major those drums. Am I right?
Oh,
Am I right? Wait,
right.
no, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, God. She was a clarinet player.
I see.
And we were in marching band, and I was marching backwards with my drum in the field. We had to cross paths, and she was marching forward. They like kind of
The side drum that you
they're
like
tenor
banging on?
drums, not the bass drum. I
Oh,
played the
damn.
tenor drums. They're flat. There's like 5 of these little drums that I play on. So I have a lot of
You had a whole kit.
I had a whole kit, pretty much.
Hilarious.
So I'm marching backwards,
Yes.
and Brenna's marching forwards, which means that she's got to kind of keep her eyes out for me, right? Well, I was a little off step, so it was my fault.
Classic.
I was off just by a little bit, and I kind of got into her space, but she was a freshman. She didn't know any better, so she kind of just stayed in her line, and she hit my drum, and I looked back and I saw her, and I saw that I had ran into this beautiful woman, and I was like, I hope you bruise, kid.
Yeah.
No, no, that was like the moment where I ran into her, and I was like, oh, she's cool. So we kind of.
You like a girl who's uncoordinated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who has
Yeah.
no sense of her surroundings.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, God,
Love it.
that's nice.
But that's when we met, and then we actually ended up doing the best production of Hello Dolly together.
Honestly?
So good. I was Barnaby. She was Minnie Faye. We had to kiss in the show.
Oh, that was your first kiss?
We didn't. East High didn't do it.
East High was
because
shit.
it was an unscripted moment that the director came up with that said, wouldn't it be funny if Barnaby was copying Cornelius and Minnie Faye and Barnaby had a fun moment, and we were like, I'm in.
Director, what if our characters kissed on the mouth right now? I'm feeling it.
I got a crazy idea.
I'm just feeling it, man.
I got a crazy idea.
This is like, I'm actually in character right now. My character really would kiss her for sure right on the mouth.
To be fair, I think it was probably the most nerve-wracking, scary thing I've ever done in my life, because I was so nervous, because Brenna was amazing.
Way beyond your
Way
league.
beyond.
Yes.
Completely out of my league. So I had to dip her in the show. I'd do in front of the whole, I had to dip her down and then give her this big kiss. It was like the grand thing. And I did it, and we have pictures somewhere.
Great.
I'll send it to you. I was very nervous the first time we did it in a dress rehearsal, and I kissed her very hard and made her mouth bleed. Yeah. So that was our first kiss.
You kissed her so hard. What'd you do, cut her lip? Do you know what brought you two together? Neither of you have any awareness of your surroundings.
Valid.
No distance awareness.
No. She ran into me, and I headbutted her.
That's love.
It's true love.
Is that what you did on the wedding to recreate it? You headbutted?
So she was a year behind me in high school, and then I went to school for computer science. I did that for 2 years.
You bought those glasses, and you thought, this is cool.
I was like,
man.
I'm going to be smart.
Damn. Clever.
People are going to think I'm smart.
So Brenna saw what you were doing and said, now this could lead to a very healthy income, and she said, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. I don't want it.
That's partly why I think I was drawn to her, to be honest. Because she was one of the first people in my life to be like, you don't have to do that just because you think you have to. Like, if this makes if this makes you happy and you want to do this, you should be doing that.
That's very supportive. Did she ever steal your jobs?
Yes.
Go to hell, Brenna.
Not even kidding you on that one. I did a children's show, one of my first live theater shows. Great gig. It was like, I did it for 2 seasons. And what it was is they would bring elementary schools to come see the show. And I played this crocodile, and I played this young kid. And I mostly was a crocodile, but on days when the person who was being the younger boy, when she couldn't be there because she was playing like a 13-year-old boy, I would fill in and play the younger kid because it was just a kid show. It's just a fun show called Lyle Crocodile.
And kids are stupid.
Yeah.
So kids will see you with a full beard.
Let's face it here. Kids will set fires in the back of your house.
Because you're supporting their dreams.
Yeah. They'll believe that Andrew's a crocodile.
Yeah. And when the crocodile gives them nightmares,
yeah.
and then later on in life they run red lights, it's fine because hurt people hurt people. How sad.
As I finished that contract, I got into another show outside of that show, and they were bringing that one back, and I couldn't go back and do it.
Damn.
And it turns out that the person who was playing the boy couldn't do it as well. And I was like, Brenda, you should audition because she knows the show. She's like, oh, I guess, yeah, I will. And she did, and then she got it. So then she was playing the part that I would often play.
She played the boy, the 13-year-old boy.
So we both shared this silly role that she replaced me on because she was better.
She did it better?
She did it better.
I was going to ask who did it better.
Way better. Not even a competition.
Maybe because she looks like a 13-year-old boy.
With a wig, she can really be hilarious. She's the best.
Wigs are the key to comedy.
Truly.
If any actors are like looking for advice or anything, the advice Andrew has:
wig.
Get a wig.
Will you wear wigs?
It's about theater, and so I tried to write Andrew in a very fancy way, and then I got bored. So did
I was really excited. It was like my name in lights.
But look at this bit. Huh? Look at it.
It's very shiny.
Oh. That's very sad.
I never really noticed that. Like, it makes Rue seem kind of like...
Yeah. It's gross. Andrew is a disgusting name.
It is. You know it means strong and manly.
In what language?
English.
Oh, look at that Andrew fellow. You know Michael? He's real Andrew.
Yeah. He's real strong and manly. Some guy named Andrew wrote that book, by the way.
Yeah, it's actually called The Real Definition of Andrew.
Yeah, the real definition of Andrew.
Andrew's strong and handsome and is a big winky. Okay, so this is musical theater royalty.
Royalty.
You were in a lot of productions of musicals, which is very exciting. And royalty was the only tea-based theatrical pun I could come up with. So I suppose in the touring world...
Yeah.
Musical theater royalty right here, Andrew Russell. You've been in lots of musicals.
Yes.
Jersey Boys.
Yes.
Footloose. Parade.
That's right.
Memphis. But when are you going to do a good one?
That's a really good question. Yeah.
It's rough.
Mainly because of the quality of the person playing the characters being me.
That's tough.
Anyways.
So everyone, but you were in a lot of musicals. You're also in Legally Blonde, which is very cool.
Several times, yeah.
Yes, you won't give that up.
No.
I can't wait for you to be Elle in a wig and then sing later on how difficult it is to be a woman. But
sounds like Tootsie.
When you... Thank you for picking that up. I was worried I was being too subtle. Andrew, you fucking idiot. Theatre is known for being rather incestuous and adulterous behind the scenes, and especially people are on tour away from their families and things like that. Do you ever see any of that wickedness backstage? Some theatrical drama, some egotistical maniacs on the stage?
You know...
And I can spin this wheel, so we don't have to talk about anyone
You can
real.
Spin the wheel. Let's see.
All right, let's see who we're coming up with.
Oh, snap.
It's coming around. Donna Matrix.
Donna was one of those people in a show I did that wherever we went, Donna was out on the prowl.
Oh, looking.
Looking.
For relations.
Yes. Which is great.
Good for Donna.
Good for Donna.
Good for Donna.
You know? All the time, everywhere we went. And it was one of those things where sometimes Donna would get themselves in a little bit of a pickle. Just like calling up random people in the cast, being like, "Hey, I need to borrow a couple $100."
What?
Yeah.
While you're touring around, Donna is out looking for love.
Yeah.
Did you give Donna
No,
Matrix
I didn't
money
give Donna-
the morning after?
Donna, what is Matrix?
Donna Matrix. Like
Donna-
Donna Matrix, but better.
Donna Matrix made their own way, but it was just an interesting thing, and there was a lot of that. There was a lot of egos as well.
Mm.
Spin it again. I got
Okay,
another
let's do
one.
another one. I love this. I love theater and I love bullshit.
It better not be Donna again.
If it's Donna, I'll be pissed. Dealer's choice. Spin again or make up a name?
I'm gonna go with Dixon. I like Dixon.
Okay, their full name is Dixon Balls.
Okay,
So,
Dixon
okay.
Balls. Well,
This is another show or the same show?
I could go on. There's several shows.
Oh, I love it.
There's several things.
Tell me something
Dixon
about Dixon Balls.
Dixon was one of those people that was very well endowed.
Ironically.
Yes.
Good.
Dixon
How
also
do you
knew that.
know this?
Well, they would show it to people.
At the stage door or during
No,
the show?
It was as a joke. It was funny. It was like roommates, roommates.
You're traveling around the country together. Sure, yes,
Sure.
of course. You look at each other's wieners.
It's hilarious. Well, it's true. You're getting dressed and you're in the same dressing room, all that stuff.
There are no secrets in
There
theater.
was no secrets. But there was there was so many occasions where Dixon just got themselves into so many pickles. Once we were
Big pickles. Go, Dixon.
once we got food and we were going back to our apartment. And as a joke with one of our other roommates, he was coming back and we had Dixon stand up in the kitchen and helicopter. And we were like, Dixon, it's so funny. And we just made our friend, our other guy friend, we were like, hey, go for it. He walked in and was like, ah! It was like a torrential storm in there. It was like,
Oh my God. It was like one of those big fans they have on the set of Twister. Like he was blown backwards.
yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny. Lots of fun, like stupid times like that. We could go on for days.
A lot of these are just, I'm noticing, wiener-based
Yeah,
stories,
yeah.
which I like.
I've had lots of I guess it's continuing to spill the tea. I've had lots of like directors. I've had lots of people who are like stage managers or people who are like a part of the production.
Yes.
That one of the saddest moments I ever had was one of the stage managers came up to me and said, "I see that you're making choices, and that's really good, but." And like they proceeded to pull out the script and said, like, these choices are already made.
Oh,
Anything that you think that you're gonna bring to the table has already been done, and we've workshopped it.
Stop
and it didn't work. So just do this.
God.
And I was like,
What were you doing?
I'm gonna
Like
get
tap
fired.
dancing instead of,
No,
crying over
I
a
was
grave?
like, I'm gonna be an actor. I'm going to make a choice.
Well, the choice the director made was you because you fit into the costume. and
Yes.
that's perfect.
Apparently.
That's what they need.
Apparently.
God. You were in Jersey Boys, and a lot of horny
yes.
mid-40-year-old women love Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
Did you ever have anything thrown at you on stage?
Oh, dentures.
Good. What an offer.
What?
Come over here, kitty.
No, nothing's thrown on stage, but gosh, what a wonderful time that show was. That was a year and a half, a little under a year and a half of a tour, and it was the Broadway tour. So we got to go to all these really amazing theaters, and I met really great people. The cast was really awesome. It was it was one of those shows where like I've only done one tour, and that one in particular was one of those ones where it almost was like a picture. I still talk to them. I did that in 2016, 2017.
Good Lord.
And I still talk to them, and they're great, and I keep up with what they're doing. They're doing some great stuff. I don't really feel like I need to spoil that. It's awesome.
Is that because no one will have you back?
Precisely.
Good. So when you were in Jersey, you toured around for a year and a half.
Yeah.
With a group of it's 4 guys. Things go wrong in live theater all the time. People forget lines. There's technical mishaps.
Yeah.
Is there anything you remember?
I was Jersey Boys. I'll just say it out loud. I was in the ensemble most of the time, and I had one of my first performances as Bob, as the main character here at the Amundsen.
Oh,
Um, it was just one of those moments where you rehearse it. So how it works is you do you're put in rehearsals. Essentially, you go in week after week, and you do like a afternoon rehearsal with the other covers for the show, and you'll do that, and you'll do like a rough run through, and or run trouble spots or whatever. But
just
it's
so you're ready.
just so
So
you're
in case
ready.
anything happens, you can leap up on stage, you can save the day.
Precisely.
Right.
Which has happened before.
Mm.
In that show, it happened a few times where our main guy had to call out like midway through the show just because something was going
He
on.
had to
Or
go swing his wiener somewhere. Who
no,
knows?
that wasn't that show, but that would have been funny because he's like the sweetest human ever. And he's like, no,
My
he
wiener.
like something happened with his voice, or like something happened that just like an emergency or something,
Oh,
and
boy.
we would fill in when we needed to.
Mm.
So I at that point had done the role, the main role, only in those put-in rehearsals with lights on, no costumes. And if you've ever done a theater show, you know how different it is when everything backstage is black.
Yep.
And the entire audience is just dark and a void, and you've never done it with costumes and the full, like, it's completely
Because
different.
costumes make it different, very, very different. When you're not
Way.
wearing sweats and you've got the weight of the outfit, you've got the shoes, you don't know where the jacket
Precisely.
flips. Yeah.
Yeah. And not only that, that show in particular has costume changes upon costume changes. It's like constant. So my first performance was here at the Amundsen in LA, as Bob. That was my first time that I went on as him. And I at that point I had done like maybe 150, 200 shows as the other main character that I played.
Oh my God.
So going on as that role, I was like, it was already really kind of, I don't know what you even, it was like a mind game because I see the same perspective from my normal role,
Yeah.
but all of a sudden I'm over there. You know what I mean? And with
It's
the
like when you
lights,
leave your body in a dream and
it
look at yourself.
really felt like that.
Mm.
It was like I stepped onto the stage of the Amundsen, and when you looked out, it was just like all of a sudden you don't have a point of reference. It's just blackness. And that show is all about talking to the audience. That's how the whole thing goes. So you go out, and I'm like looking out, talking to someone. I'm like, I literally can't, there's 6,000 people staring at me right now, and I can't see a soul. It was so
Oh my God.
weird because I wasn't used to it at
Yeah.
that point. So there was one part in the show where the way the show works is built into seasons because it's the 4 seasons.
Mm.
So the second season belongs to Bob, and he comes out and he does this whole, monologue talking about, how he started writing when he was young and all this stuff. And basically until the end of the first act, it's just Bob running it. They push on this, we're in like a recording studio, and they have this couch and all. It was beautiful. And I'm talking to one of the other actors, and I'm just doing my lines. I've done thousands of times. I'm like, I know these lines at the back of my, and one of the other actors just kind of goes and just kind of moves on. And I'm
Just ignores what you said.
no, like I said something to him. I don't even remember the line, but I said it. And then he just kind of does something like, and then he just kind of keeps on going.
Okay.
And then he moves on. And then somebody else goes and starts having a little scene. And then I look at him, I'm like, because my mic was off. I'm like, did I drop something? And he goes,
oh no.
I'm like, what did I miss? I still don't even know what I missed.
You didn't like figure out what you
No,
missed later that
because
day?
I was in such a daze. Like I was like, what did I miss? Because like if you miss something in that show, it's like there's cues, there's
Well, it's a
things.
machine. It's
a
the-
machine. So
your line can trigger 15 light cues and someone
Precisely.
coming in and a fly moving.
yeah,
It's
so
crazy.
me missing that one thing could have had a ripple effect that I don't even know is happening right now. I'm in front of 6,000 people,
Cool.
and I have to go and sing and finish the rest of this act.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, what did I miss? What did I miss? I don't even know. I don't know. Like it was like a jolt through my body of
It's-
like, what did I just mess up?
When you miss a line and you realize it, that moment of silence could last half a second.
Yeah.
But in your mind, it's like, I've stood silently naked in front of this audience for 3 hours.
Yeah. It feels like
It's
exactly like that.
horrifying.
And it was even worse there because it wasn't me. I skipped over the line in just a way. It was a very slight miss, but I slipped over the line in a way that it made him kind of go, what do I say now? Because that's not the line here. And then he just moved on because he's a professional and does it. But I'm not a professional, and I was like, did I mess up?
Could we pause for a second? Let's go back. Let's take it back.
You just rewind it. Thank you.
Well, what a silly mistake.
Yeah. I never did it again. I never made that mistake again.
Dumbhead.
Dummy.
Good work. I was supposed to throw it that way, but I let it go too soon. My favorite part.
What is it?
It's time to rustle some feathers.
I can't believe I didn't come up with that.
Rustle some feathers, eh?
I need to put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, pop that on a shirt. I'll take 30%. That's nice.
A little generous.
Yeah, 30% pre-tax. And then you'll pay the tax.
Oh, wow.
From your percentage.
From my percentage.
Thank you so much.
So it's more like 50%.
You need to focus. Okay, it's not all about money.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? You're right.
Not all about your money. Some of it's about my commission and percentage. Ownership.
Sound like my mom.
Over rustle some feathers. Your mum. We don't have another card to talk about your family. You'll have to come back. You have 240,000 people on TikTok that follow you.
Yes.
That's too many people.
Yeah.
If you look at that number, you're like, oh, well, it's not 1 million. But then also, it's 240,000
yeah,
people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people that give a shit about what you do at Target. You've got a Twitch that people love. You've got lots of stalkers on Instagram.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of fans.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would say. That there's fandoms. It's I don't really think the fans are fans of me per se, as they're people who find interest in the things that I do that are also like, oh, I like this. I'm gonna follow that. I think fan
What
has
are you saying?
I think fan has like a bad connotation to it. I think it has like a bad.
That seems to be on you, Andrew.
No, I feel like I'm a fan of your work, yeah, but like fans, it's like, oh, you're one of my fans. You know what I mean? Like it feels.
Well, yeah, if you say it with that tone of voice.
Yeah,
but you
can
have.
I don't say it with that tone of voice. That's what I'm saying.
He says it with that tone of voice all the time.
Never.
In fact, just before we started recording, Andrew pulled out his phone. It was vibrating, and he goes, "Oh, it's one of my fans." And then threw his phone out the window.
Can you
believe it? It was Brenna.
Yeah.
So okay, well,
I'm one of Brenna's biggest fans. That's true.
It does have a negative connotation. So, but you've been to cons. You're going to more cons.
Yep.
Do you have any wild interactions with these people? I know there's an others inbox on Instagram that can get pretty hefty. Anything? I mean, I'm happy to spin this wheel again if anything comes to mind, you devil.
You know, you can spin it.
I'll give it a spin.
I have.
Can you read that?
Civil engineer, classic. Oftentimes, Sybil will message me in Instagram, but I never respond. Because they're very passionate and think that I am one of the characters that I voice.
What?
Either why my character wasn't in it, or why my character was in it, and why they did the things that they did.
Oh.
But using me as the point of like, why did you do that? You know, why did you hold that thing that way? Or why did you make this happen? I'm like, it's entertaining, I guess.
You just did the voice.
No, that wasn't the voice. You wish.
What?
You wish.
Of what?
I don't do work for free.
I didn't. No, I mean. Zoom. Christ. God, you're annoying.
I love you.
Whatever. You. So, okay, you've got a couple exciting fans who address you as the character you play.
Yeah.
That's fun. Boothill. God, what an awful name.
I like it.
Boothill? I'll pop it on the wheel for next episode.
It fits. He's a cowboy. And boot hills were graves for cowboys who died with their boots on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's who died with their boots on?
It's like
instead of having a heart attack at home with their feet up?
it's like they died in the middle of a gunfight, and they died with their boots on. So they buried them in this cemetery, and they called it Boothill because it's where all the cowboys who died in battle and stuff.
There wasn't a lot of stuff to do back then, was there?
No, they settled their arguments of whether Tootsie was good or not over a gunfight.
They would have. You and the composer Andrew Peterson, who will be on an episode, can have a shootout and see how it goes.
Yeah.
You've worked in voiceover sessions,
Yeah.
games,
Yeah.
animated series,
All of it.
etc.
Yeah.
What is the weirdest or worst note from a director you've ever been given?
Oh, boy.
Alternatively, what's the weirdest or worst voiceover session you've ever had?
I'll just start with the alternative one because I'm trying to think of what's the weirdest note. And I think I already talked about it a little bit earlier about him being like, yeah, you're trying really hard. I once did an accent for a game, and it was like I think I had to do like a Russian, Eastern European or something.
Sure.
And the director pops in and says, "Great, one more time, this time with the accent." I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
But what was the latter question? What was it?
Like a very interesting or weird session you've had, or an interesting and
Oh,
weird
yes.
director?
I did a dub for a TV show, which I will not say because it is called
Mic Check.
Mic Check. Great show.
Great show.
Great show.
In fact, that's not a great show. I mean, you might not like it.
I really want to watch it now.
You probably
I
won't
really
like
need to watch Mic Check.
It's for sort of smarter people. Go on.
Wow, that is the way to get them. Mic Check was a show where it was an interesting one. This point in the session, it was a dub.
Yes.
And I had done the whole thing, and it was like the whole series, like multiple days of sessions.
Oh, great.
So like it was a great role. It was super fun. I had a blast. And then we get to the final episode, and we get into the room, and they say, "Okay, it's gonna be a weird day." And I'm like, what?
What a start.
So Mic Check has the climactic moment at the end where
Do you want a character name?
I don't even remember the character's name, so it doesn't really matter. So sure.
D.W. Shankman.
So D.W. Shankman has relations on Mic Check. It's a show. It's not
for
like
grown-ups.
It's not like quite like Game of Thrones style, but it's like, it's like a show where it's like adult situations happen.
Little incesty.
No, what? No, it's
well, that happens.
Not that part of Game of Thrones.
That's the only bit I watched. Don't ask why. Go on.
Why? Anyways, so that part came up. So we had to, shall I say, navigate how to do that, and it was a 5-minute scene. So
what?
Yes. So that was fun.
You had to moan and groan and hum and ha for.
It was more like a light
minutes?
jog.
Oh, you had to make consistent sounds for 5 minutes.
It was crazy, but like that, I think that's probably the craziest. And it was,
That is crazy.
Otherwise it was a great show. Mic Check was a good show.
Because I've only ever made consistent sounds for about 2.5 minutes, but good for you.
Wow.
Wow, what a time.
What a record for you.
Yeah, doubled it.
Nailing it.
Yeah, that's very nice. Well, partly. So, Andrew, that's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
What a weird session. Do you have any shameless publicity? What shows have you got coming out? Or where can people find you?
Listen, you can find me online at I'm Andrew Russell.
I'm or I am?
It's the plague of my life.
What an annoyance.
I didn't know that I needed to not do that.
Sorry.
But
I'm, right?
The letter I.
I am.
The letter M.
Not I am.
Exactly.
I am.
That's the exact
Andrew.
dilemma.
God, that's annoying.
Isn't it awful?
God, you're annoying.
Yes. You can most of the time just look up Andrew Russell, though. I think it'll pop up.
Sure.
Anyways, I got that. I wish that I weren't drowned in my NDAs and could tell you about the awesome project that I have coming up and the awesome show that's going to be coming out and the awesome game that's going to be coming out.
He's
But
lying.
I can't.
But you know what you can
It's
do?
all a lie.
What's going to come out soonest of those things, you think?
I think that the animated movie will come out first.
And when do you think that'll come out?
Hopefully later this year.
Well, do you know what? This episode
2024.
probably won't come out until November.
It may
So
be
you
out.
can say it.
We'll cut it in. We'll cut it in right here. And it'll be a video of me in 8 months.
Just an iPhone going, name of film. Throw it in. All right, that'll be nice. Fine, you son of a bitch. So people can find you, letter M, Andrew Russell, cross-platform.
Yeah.
Where do you want attention the most of these social platforms?
I'm surprised. I didn't think that this was going to be fun at all.
We can cut here, I think. That was Andrew Russell. And if he ever hurts you, just remember, hurt people hurt people. At least that's what you can tell a lawyer. But don't forget, at the end of this season, in the final episode, I have a real licensed therapist, not just to take care of me, lock me in some type of restraint, but, wink, Emily is a legal therapist, and she is going to answer anonymous questions from Andrew and all the other guests we've had this season. And if it goes well, we'll have her back at the end of next season. But if it doesn't go well, I'll delete her number. Now, guests come on this show and they spill a lot of tea, but I want to spill a little tea of my own. And it's the whole reason I do this show. It's one reason and one reason only. I want attention, because the more attention the show gets, the sooner I can get sponsorships and wonderful opportunities to make money off my creativity. And you can actually help me do that. That's right, yes, you can help me leave my soul-sucking day job that makes me want to bite down on a curb voluntarily and make money doing what I love. All you need to do is go to iTunes and rate and review this show, as well as heading to Instagram and TikTok and liking at Tea with Leigh podcast. And for bonus points, if you love this show, share it with someone you love. And if you hate this show, share it with your worst enemy. Really hurt them. I want to help you. But if you do have any questions, or say you want to spill some tea of your own and have it read out anonymously on this show, please email teawithleigh@gmail.com. Tea with Leigh is hosted by me, Leigh Joel Scott. The show is produced by Shannon Ryan in association with Famous Actor Productions. Theme song and additional music by Eric Groisman at Loveboat Sound. The show is edited by Nicole Joy Colico and audio engineered by Alexander Reze, with logo and additional graphics by Karen Yang, the alluring and mysterious. I don't know which part is her middle name, you figure that out. And with that, good night and good tea.